Okay, so what we're trying to do here is remove this, the umbrella from the top. You could crop it, but that doesn't work for this situation. What we're doing here, we're going to grab this tool, the rectangular marquee tool, this second one down, and we're going to select a rectangle the same length as the umbrella, and we're going to try and guess how wide it is. So I'm just going to go because it's about that wide. If it's larger, it doesn't really matter. So so now we go down here to the padlock here. We click it to unlock it. Now it's gone from background layer to layer 0. What we do now is we right click and we go duplicate layer. It's near the top, and we're just going to leave it as layer 0 copy for now. Hit OK, and now when you're editing, make sure you're on the layer that you want. So we want to edit this layer, layer 0 copy, and not touch this one, the layer 0, just yet. So clicking this one, so making sure it's highlighted. And then back here we're going to right click. See how there's a dotted line? This is the area that's selected. Right click and go select inverse. Now when I do that, you can now see that there's a dotted line all around the edges because it's selected the rest of the area, not this rectangle. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hit delete. Now if we look back at the layers, just look down here, now see how there's a person there. Now I'm going to hit delete, and now the little person's gone. Now what we've done is we've deleted all except the little rectangle. If we look back at the screen, we've deleted everything but this rectangle. So now if I'll demonstrate this by turning off the bottom layer by clicking this eye. So if I click this eye, you can only see this rectangle here, which is this layer at the top. So now I'm just going to turn this bottom layer on again so we can see, and I'm going to deselect by right click, deselect, it's above select inverse, and I'm going to go over here to the move tool. Now with the move tool and the correct layer selected down here, I'm going to click and drag this rectangle, so you can see how it's a rectangle there. I'm just going to move it up and to over there to cover the umbrella, and as you can see, it's done a pretty good job. Now what we need to do now is to make sure, sometimes there might be a line that you can see because the color that you've selected might not be the same all around, so you might see a slight line. So what we're going to do is, going back down to the layers, we're going to right click and merge down. And the reason for doing this is if we deselect the bottom layer again, you can see that it's just a rectangle here. And if what we're going to be doing is clone stamping. If we clone stamp here, and if we want to clone stamp from, say, down here, and we click, nothing really happens because this is a transparency layer, which is nothing. So if we say if we didn't know that and we had this eye open and we click here, you can be like, why isn't it doing anything? This is, sorry for scrolling, why isn't it making a little circle here and not doing anything? Because the reason why that is the layer that you've selected, there's nothing there. So what we're going to do now is right click, merge down, and so that one's going to, this layer's going to merge with the bottom layer, so now both layers are together. And now, since they're merged together, the transparency layer has been replaced with a picture. And what we're going to do now is click, press the Option button, click, and now with the clone stamp tool, we're going to make sure we have a nice big brush. We're going to press Alt and click close to where the rectangle is, and now we're going to brush over where we believe where the line is. If you can see the line, just draw over it, and there we go. So that's done a pretty good job. I'm just going to zoom in. So if I just press Command Z, if you look over here, you can see we missed a slight bit of the of the umbrella. But if I use the clone stamp tool, and if I go, I'll just click over here, this area I want to select. Did it do it? No, it's not doing it. Okay then. Well, as you can see, when I did the clone stamp tool